Chef Loic Sandy.
Hey guys, welcome back to Loic's Kitchen. We are actually in my restaurant's kitchen. So I had the opportunity to compete against Bobby Flay recently. Unfortunately, I didn't make it to the final round. So we're gonna be making the dish that I was gonna make against Bobby Flay, which is my version of a simple bolognese. Let's get to it. Step one, we're gonna go ahead and make our pasta. So for our bolognese, I'm gonna serve it with some Parpadelle pasta. Let's get to it. So I have some all-purpose flour here. I'm gonna go ahead and season that with just a little bit of salt. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some eggs in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix my eggs with my flour here. I have a recipe. I think it's like 500 grams of flour and 1 egg. But I mean, I just do by hand, bro. By feel, you know what I mean? It needs a little more eggs. So now I'm just gonna knead our dough here. Let's also check how wet it is. Let's see if I need more flour. That's it, it's good. And so we're gonna go ahead, plastic wrap this, and let it rest for 15 minutes, and then we'll knead it again and shape our Parpadelle pasta. Okay, so we got our pasta dough ready. So now we're gonna go ahead and make our bolognese sauce. So we're gonna start with mirepoix, which is, of course, onion, celery, and carrots. Let's get to it. I'm gonna start by peeling my carrots. I'm gonna do medium dice here. It's really up to you. So you have brunoise, which is super small dice. You have small dice, you have medium dice, and you have large dice. Large dice is like the big, well, yeah, it's self-explanatory. It was cool, man. I mean, I'll tell you though, the difference with Bobby Flay and Chop is, with Bobby Flay there was a crowd. How do you call it? Audience. Yeah, there was an audience, you know. So that's actually what I really like about Bobby Flay. Like, as I walk in, like I go like this, and people are like hyping me. Like, it was cool, man. Having your audience cheer you on as you like cooking, like hyping you, like not like Chop where it was just all like, you know. So that's what you call a medium dice right here. Let's process our onion. So I'm gonna add some olive oil in our pot here. I'm gonna add my mirepoix in the hot oil. I love that sound. Season it. Yeah, it's my second. Yeah, it was my second. I was nervous, but not super nervous. I definitely was nervous. I'm not gonna act like I wasn't. I was, but you know, because you know, like you don't know what you're working with. You know, they give you like random ingredients. You gotta make something out of whatever they give you. Like think on your feet. It's not like you cooking your food. You know what I mean? It's not like you going there thinking I'm gonna make this, and you already know, like you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna cook your stuff. You gotta make something out of whatever they give you. So it showcases your creativity and like your ability to like think on your feet. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be someone who's good with TV too, like with cameras. Obviously, I want to be a well-rounded chef. I can like, you know, like Gordon Ramsay. He can run a restaurant and he can cook behind cameras. You know. So I want to get to that level eventually at some point, hopefully soon. So we're gonna go ahead and add our ground beef. Turn the heat down a little bit. Add a little more oil in here. Okay, so we got our ground beef and our meat kind of cooked down here. So now I'm gonna add my tomato paste. A fair amount of tomato paste in there. Just stir it out very well. Kind of toast that tomato paste. Go ahead and add our diced tomatoes. Alright, so I'm gonna add some Parmesan rind in here. I'm gonna add some chicken stock. So the rind so some people, instead of adding rind, they add heavy cream, a little bit of heavy cream. It kind of like gives a little more some richness to kind of balance all the tomato acid and brings everything together kind of. So I learned working at the Inn in Washington, actually, we had a vegan bolognese on the menu made with mushrooms. We will add chunks of Parmesan rinds in there, and I mean, we'll take the bolognese to a whole different level. So, little tricks that I would have done to actually beat Bobby Flay. I didn't get the chance. You lucky, Bobby, you lucky. See you next time.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right, so we got bolognese sauce slowly braising right now. Our pasta water getting hot. So let's go ahead and actually shape our Parpadelle pasta. Our dough should be ready. Yeah, it's good to go. I'm gonna knead just a little bit more. Okay, and now I'm just gonna portion it, cut it in half. And so we're gonna knead 1/2 first. We're gonna roll 1/2. 1/2 at a time. So I'm gonna go ahead and shape this. I'm gonna cut the edges off first. So I'm actually portioning by hand, but normally use a machine for that. It's all good. Use what I have. So our Parpadelle is basically done. Voila, we got our Parpadelle. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook that off. Strain this guy. So our pasta is good. I'm gonna put this back on heat. We have our noodles here. I'm gonna go ahead and land some Parpadelle in the bowl. Parpadelle pasta. And top that off with our bolognese sauce. Fair amount of bolognese, as you guys can see. And now we cheese it up. And let's go ahead and siphon out some basil on there. And here we have it. Our beat Bobby Flay, supposedly our beat Bobby Flay bolognese. So here we have it, guys. Our bolognese, just like if I were to compete against Bobby Flay. Let's give it a try. I love Parpadelle pasta. The pasta is great. I'm really glad I lean towards Parpadelle. You really get that pasta feeling. The bolognese itself is well balanced, you know. The only thing I would say is my dehydrated mushrooms will work very well on here. And just a little bit of kick for like maybe chili, some chili flakes. But here you guys have it. If you guys haven't catched the show yet, check it out on Food Network. If not, if you missed it on Food Network, It will be on Amazon or on Hulu. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, guys.